Bam! This week, we're going to be shaving with the Rockwell 6C razor, and by the end of it, we'll see if this is my new razor. Go. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this razor. It has all the things that I'm used to. It's a double-edged safety razor. It also has a lot of things going for it. The curve, which I love. It also has the varying closeness. It has a lot of settings in it that you can get closer or not as close. So there's just so many options, and it's gonna be a good razor, let's be honest. But first, my name is Timothy Sands, and this is Fashionable Father. If you're a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. If you're new here, I present content to inspire men to present their best selves. If that intrigues you, subscribe if you're so inclined. Now let's get into the Rockwell 6C. Right off the bat, this cost $50, which I think is more than a fair price for a quality double-edged safety razor. I also got a deal with them. I got 100 free razors, and they're the Rockwell Sweden razors. They're made in Sweden. This is the gunmetal chrome. Yeah, the chrome gunmetal. There's a white chrome, and there's also a rose gold. There's a step up from this one. It's a stainless steel. It's $100. For some reason, I'm not thinking stainless steel is worth that. The alloy has a lot of heft to it, and it seems like it's gonna last forever. And I just think that $50 is a great sweet spot for me. Now, I did shave with it initially last week. The main reason I did that is because I wanted to try 2 different settings. And then we'll come back to this week and I'll shave with, well, I'll tell you in a second. Okay, so my first impressions of this is the fact that it has some weight to it. And I don't know what it is about razors, and I think since I've started to get into double-edged razors, the weight has a lot of importance to it, and I like the heft to a razor. I think that's why other razors that I've reviewed, I've been impressed by the fact that there's some weight to it. The design of this is pretty traditional. It's got the knurled handle, which I've realized is really nice to have. I liked the sleek design of my first double-edged razor because it didn't have that knurled, because I like the look of it. But this is helpful for shaving. This really is. Your hands are wet, your hands might have some oil, so this helps. That's huge to me. The fact that it's curled right there, or it's got a curve, I mean, that is huge. I think if you are rocking a double-edged razor, you have to have that curve because it's getting a good angle on your skin. Secondly, I will say that I am starting with 2. This is for sensitive skin. I'm just going to assume it's not going to be as close. So for me, this is about a week of growth, and I don't think this is going to be enough. But I definitely wanted to try 2 first, and then I'm going to probably try 4 or maybe even 5. I can't do all of them because I don't have enough time and I don't have enough hair on my face. If you could tell from the box, these actually come, there's 3 of them, and each side is different. So if I flip this over, it's going to be 4. And then there's a 1 and 3, and then there's a 5 and 6. Am I wrong? There's a lot of room, a lot of customization with these razors, which is super impressive. So I like that too. I guess it's time to shave, huh? Wow, that's interesting. So I'm using the 2, and you can tell, I don't know if you can tell this on camera, but it is not close enough. So I'm gonna switch right over. I'm gonna switch right over to 4. I think it's a good test. I'm gonna switch right over to 4. Also, by the way, I'm using their Swedish razors, which my initial reaction is that it's not as smooth as feather, but I might be a feather snob. Yeah, that's cool. Changer big time. So we're back, and as you can tell, I was impressed with it right off the bat, the initial impressions. However, the blades, I was not super impressed with. So this week, I'm going to shave with the setting 5, and I'm gonna switch between, I'm gonna start with the Sweden Rockwell blade, and then I'm gonna switch over to the feather. And I just wanna get that right, you know, right in the same moment, the different feels on those blades. I'm already partial, as you well know, to the feather, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be happier with that. Got a new soap I'm trying out this week. Little bay rum from the Sterling Soap Company, which place is amazing. If you haven't checked that out, please do. This is not sponsored either. I bought this with my hard-earned money, and I just like razors. Feather's not that much different. what I thought of the Rockwell 6C double edge. I'm impressed. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. One of my more popular videos is the supply razors, and I actually returned that razor. I was like, I don't need two razors, and I've been hankering to get that razor back. And then I thought, no, I want to try a new one, and so I went with this Rockwell. I'm tossed. I think I'm gonna go with, I don't know, you tell me. Tell me in the comments what you think you would go with, a single edge supply or the double edge Rockwell. I don't know, I'm a little tossed. And I think the double edge is a smarter investment as far as the distance you go with, because you're getting two edges. But the supply, I love the design on that thing. It's so sleek. But anyways, let me go back to the Rockwell. I didn't really notice the difference between the Feather and their razors. So I think I was just snobbery about it last week. I would use a 6. I don't know. I mean, I got to nick myself a little bit there. The 6 seemed like it was the best. The other two, all the rest of them seemed like they were not close enough for my skin. However, I think for other people out there who are very sensitive and can't get that close and don't want to get that close, those settings would come in very handy. That is my video on the Rockwell 6C double edge safety razor. I like it. I think it's cool. I hope you enjoyed this review of it. I hope it helps you make a decision. And if not, you know, move on, right? All right, so my name is Timothy Sands, and this is my story of fashion and fatherhood. If you like this video, I think you'll like this video right here. This has to do with my joys of shaving. That's right, it's a pretty interesting video. Features Sterling shave soap. And always remember, never forget, style first. See you on the flip side.